What is up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of Pour Judgment. As always, we are back here. It is Valentine's Day. You know, we are out here celebrating. Marcus already drinking the Chinese beer. It's great. We're
Listen,
already cooking.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? For all those who do celebrate Valentine's Day, you haven't been with your girl long enough, but this one goes out to you.
I love you. I love you. I was gonna make the joke that somewhere in America, someone just turned old enough for Leonardo DiCaprio. So anyway,
Damn, that's fucked up.
listen, we love him, but man dates women that are like 30 years younger than he is.
Yeah, that is
He
true.
needs to chill.
That is true.
But welcome to Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. We are here in the studio. Marcus, what's the Valentine's Day plans? Did you guys do anything?
Hell no. Hell no, brother. Listen, we've been together for. Let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna get in trouble if I don't get this right.
Yeah, you better nail this on the first try.
15, almost 15 years.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, listen, there ain't no Valentine. We save money. We say Happy Valentine's Day, and we go about our day.
Did you get the groceries this week? Did you pick this up at the store while I was there?
No, we go grocery shopping together. That's our Valentine's Day outing.
It's balance. You guys stop each other. You stop her from buying useless stuff, although, you know, your wife's a little stingy and she stops you from buying a bunch of liquor. So
It's true.
she stops you from spending the kids' retirement plans or college funds.
Listen, dude, my kid's going to be so much better off than I am. It's not even funny. The reason I don't have any extra money is because it's all going to my kid. Like,
I respect that. Yeah, so the reason we're doing a late night record, reason why is because me and the wife, you know, we're only 3 years in of quote unquote of dating in total, but you know, this is our first anniversary as our first Valentine's Day engaged. And so we went and grabbed dinner. I brought her some flowers, brought her some cake. We went to Nellie's over here down in Vegas. It's actually owned by the Jonas Brothers.
you would.
It was okay.
You would.
It was, I mean, I like them. It was okay. Like the flavor was really good. Like overall, I gave it like an 8.7. The only problem I have with it was that it was, I think, overpriced for what you got.
Call 8.7 okay?
No. Like what I'm saying is flavor and the food quality itself, 8.7. Where I downgraded it more though in my mind is it's overpriced.
Okay.
So I would probably do more of like an 8. Like if they made it cheaper, like more price point, it'd probably be close to a 9.
Okay.
Because the flavor was really there, but I was just like, bro, this is trash. I was like, this check is hard. I was like, you know, we might have to actually commit theft here.
You're good at washing dishes, right, babe?
You run to the car. I'll go first, actually, because I'm fat and slow. So you go first. So that's also funny you say that about you guys being like, oh, happy Valentine's Day, just kiss and move on. Is because your wife literally was like, oh, hey, what did she say? I think I said something about like I was celebrating like an anniversary or something. And she's like, look at this loser over here. Look, she texted you in the group and she was all like, look at him. Still celebrates it, huh?
Yep, exactly.
She's like, cut that out.
You'll learn. You'll get there. You will get there. It'll get to a point where it's just
we will.
It's just it's not like it's not worth it. And it's not worth it in like the aspect of like it's not that you don't love your wife, fiance, whatever. It's just it's not worth the pain and struggle to one, get a reservation, or two, the outrageous price hike that they do.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I do agree to that.
We sat here, we had some we got like the quote unquote healthy cauliflower pizza from Costco, which we like. It's actually pretty good.
It is pretty good. Yeah.
And we got some wings, and we had wings and pizza, and we sat there and we watched a movie as a family together, and that was our Valentine's Day. And it was good.
Yeah,
It
that
was a
sounds
good
pretty
one.
chill. Yeah, that sounds pretty
Yeah.
chill. Yeah, it's pretty chill. But well, in honor of Valentine's Day, we decided we want to do a special. I guess we'll call this best couples episode. Best couples, or if you want to do cutest couples, little Valentine's Day, little special episode. So we got some cooks up in here. But first order of business, as always, we got a drink to pour up. Marcus, what do you
I have
pouring up?
again the Tsing Tao Chinese beer. I'm trying to finish it up, get it out of the fridge. I will tell you this right now, okay? I texted David earlier today. Yesterday, we were figuring out time and everything like that. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to dinner." I said, "Great." I said, "Let's do it after." He said, "Cool." He texts me. He's like, "Hey, we're done. We're driving back." I said, "Cool." Little clarifying question. No answer for about 10, 15, almost 20 minutes. And I was like, "Oh, great." He texts me. He's like, "He must be home. I'm going to get everything set up." I sit in my garage. Hour later, he goes, "Computer needs an update." I said, "Fuck." So I'm going to crack another beer. Half an hour later,
How many you do?
half an hour later after that, he's like, "Hey, I'm setting up. It'll be another 5 minutes." I said, "Fuck." I open up another one. So your boy is,
He's like, "I'm sobering up."
and now your boy is a couple more deeper than he normally is on an episode. All while this is
Hey, that means
happening.
it's about to be our best episode.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this: a lot happened while you were here, or while you weren't here. I made
like today or
no in the garage in the last hour, brother. I became the fucking
this man developed quantum physics.
I became the Clarkman exterminator. Like we've been having rat problems. We've always had them because we have like the open field next to the freeway right next to our house. And I'm sitting here and I look to the side and I was like, "That's a motherfucking rat." I said, and the motherfucker's looking at me in the eyes. Like we made eye contact. And I said, "You ain't going to be in my house." Now this,
you don't pay bills around here, bro.
This was a gimpy rat and his back legs didn't work. And so it's just crawling with his two front legs. I said, "There ain't no fucking way. Like this ain't gonna happen." So I look around and I got a shovel. And your boy became the exterminator. So we are one less.
Talk about my shovel,
bro. I was waiting for you to pop up in the background and just hear wham, wham, wham of the shovel under the concrete.
Bro, that would have been hilarious. I just pull up and hear.
Bro, so I have a camera in the garage, right? Like set up for the security system. I have a camera in the garage, and the wife all of a sudden cracks open the door and she's like, "I saw it." I was like, "What'd you see?" She's like, "I saw you murder the rat."
No, thank you for taking care of that. She said you flat out murdered.
Yeah,
that
she called me a murderer.
187 that rat.
Called me a murderer. I said, "Well, you're welcome."
Yeah. Hey, he ain't waking up on you, right? You win. It's a dub. You took it off my shovel.
I had to. It's the only thing I had around here.
Way to go. That's the way to go. That would have been hilarious if I did jump in and I just
wham, 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 and just not knowing what the heck's going on. He's like, "What is he hitting?"
I was like, "Bro, you good? You good over there?" Like, no, I know. I didn't know we were already spanking children.
Also, before we get into the topic, because it's right here, and this is about the normal time we bring it up. Guess who listened to last week's episode?
For sure. And how I know is because she said my airing out of Alexa was mad weak, bro.
Yeah, she did bring that up.
She proceeded to lecture me about how I could be better
multiple times. She did bring that up.
She said what you said about Alexa was weak. That wasn't mean enough. She said then you proceeded to talk mad smack about me, and I said in my defense, Marcus started it. I just agreed with him.
Yeah.
And she's all like, "It doesn't matter. You're still trash. Do better." She was mad disappointed in me, bro. What's new? But she was mad disappointed.
I was gonna say that nothing's changed.
Yeah, she was disappointed in me the minute I got into your guys' car for Costco. She was all like, "Here goes the car value. Is that my suspension? Are my brakes already wearing?" But yeah, so but hey, at least she listened. I was shocked. I was like, I said actually my very first message was, one, thank you for your support.
I will say, I don't know how far she got into it.
Oh, I doubt it was very far.
She got into it a little bit. So.
Oh, you think so?
A little bit. Like
Okay.
probably the first half, I would say.
Let's see if she'll listen to this one. I doubt it because she hates us. But anyway, here's what's new. Well, for me, it's in a McDonald's cup because I realized I didn't have any Coke when I came home, but I have a Jack and Coke right here.
Perfect.
I was like, as you can see, I was also drinking while I was waiting for my PC to update because it was full, and I was like, "Bro, this is taking too long. I'm too sober for this right now." I mean, not the whole thing. It was like, yeah, it was about half. So
whatever.
That's probably about where it is. It's good enough. I ain't going nowhere tonight. All right. As always, let's get started on this. Let's get started on this topic.
I think we have one more thing to cover.
Did you have? I was gonna say, wait. Do you have laundry to air out?
No, I don't have laundry to air out really. Like it'd be very weak, so I'm not gonna do that. But I think the biggest thing that we've forgotten to talk about is the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I didn't look at our I think you won the first quarter because I think you nailed the first.
I think I nailed the first quarter. But then we were
all. I think you said like 3-0.
Very wrong.
We were off. Yeah, we were bad, bro. What was funny is
for those of you
afterward.
I know. Yeah.
We
well, for those of you who did not
oh.
watch it, it was a very defensive game. The most defensive Super Bowl game in my lifetime.
Yeah, I would argue that too. I think the only other close one was the last Patriots Seahawks game.
Yeah.
But even then, I think that was more offense versus defense.
Yeah.
But yeah. Whatever. Yeah, dude, we bet on each quarter. We even dramatically talked about how each quarter was gonna go, bro. And let us just say that did not happen whatsoever. We weren't even remotely close.
We were so far off that we should just both be like, "Hey, $10 to the fucking pool."
Yeah, we could do that. I'm down. I'll sell you $10.
So what we'll do is we'll both throw $10 in, and then we'll flip a coin. Maybe we'll do it off air. We'll flip a coin because it was supposed to be the person's name takes over the pool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll both put in 10 and then we'll flip a coin and we'll come up with whatever we end up coming up with.
Okay, bet. Yeah, because I was like, oh man, like, well, and you know what? I was close in the fourth quarter because I did say that there was going to be, I think I said 3 or 4 touchdowns. I said there was going to be, and they weren't all on Patriots though. That's where I messed up. I should have said in total there was going to be, because all the touchdowns came literally third and fourth quarter.
Yeah,
I also think
Seattle's kicker should have been the MVP. 100%.
I was just gonna say, you know what? We need to talk about the real MVP, which is that kicker.
Bro, this dude at some point has to come out and be like, guys, like, I need some help here.
I'm tired, Paul.
I'm tired. Right. Kicking the ball, like field goal, punt, field goal, punt,
in the
field goal
too, yo.
Like, dude, he's getting worked.
You know, it's funny because they would always make fun of like punters and kickers being overpaid, and I was like, that dude was underpaid at that point.
Give him a raise.
At that point, right? That dude deserved MVP and a raise. That boy earned his $1 million, and I guarantee you, next paycheck, he gonna fight for it too. Be like, I'm sorry, what was the score in the Super Bowl? Oh, 2 touchdowns. Oh, but how many field goals though? Oh, 6. Oh, okay. Yeah. I bet. Yeah, that was ridiculous. But yeah, most defensive game I really ever saw. Like both of them just had great defense, and it was, I mean, it was good for the most part. I will argue that. Like it was slow, and yeah, you want the high pace stuff, but I mean, it was defense, so that's what you get when you have two good defenses. So
Yeah, dude, you have two good defenses, and then you have a very young Patriots offense. And so I think that's where it comes. Like Drake, I believe that he was the golden child. I thought Drake May was going to do it, but also it makes sense that he didn't. Also, Will Campbell, I have heard, was playing on a torn ACL, which is his weak side tackle, which is why he got sacked like fucking 5 or 6 times.
yeah, that dude. Now all my TikTok are videos of him talking about some. You don't let the quarterback get sacked once, and then he let
I'm
him
gonna give
have
my
it
life.
5 times.
I'm gonna give my life to save my
Right.
quarterback. Yeah, dude. But I've heard,
Okay.
have not verified, but I've heard that he was playing on some version of a torn ACL. So
Interesting. I mean, commending for you doing it, but also I think you kind
stupidity.
of did. Yeah, I don't think you really helped. I think you made it worse
Mm-hmm.
somehow because now you're letting them run past you like that,
Yep.
trying to be Mister. I could fight in the ATL fight. Yeah, that was yeah. Now, also, I will say this: I was also mad disappointed with the trailers and the or not trailers, the commercials.
Yeah, dude. I
I
feel
didn't.
like
I
every year,
literally only enjoyed one.
every year it gets
Was
worse. There's less and less and less.
yeah,
So
I agree. Although apparently there was one that didn't make it on TV. It was online, I guess, where it was a Kendall Jenner one. And apparently it was for a betting company where she would bet. So, Kendall Jenner dated like a lot of athletes,
yep.
right? Like football
Mm-hmm.
players, basketball players. So it was an ad talking about her betting against her partners because she was like unlucky. It was, dude, it was hilarious when I saw it. I was like, bro, this should have made TV because she's all like, oh, he's not even gonna make the league anymore. Sorry, as she's driving off on his motorcycle. So she would like date somebody and then their career would tank. And so she would have you bet against it. She's like, if you want to know who to bet for, just look at who I'm dating. It
Damn,
was hilarious, bro.
that's
I was like,
fucked.
dude, this is funny. I was like, that was the best one next to the tight ends one. That was hilarious.
Oh, dude, that tight ends one was fucking
Dude,
unbelievable.
that was
Dude, that was
raunchy.
like the old school. I don't know if you ever listened to like the Real Men of Genius Budweiser commercials.
I don't
Like,
think so.
oh, dude, these one was like it'd start off with this dude singing in a very bad voice, like "Real Man of Genius." Like this one goes out to you, Mister Construction Worker. Like getting up at 5 a.m., drinking your coffee, shitting on the job while getting paid. Like just
That's what
do
I'm
stuff
talking
like
about.
that. Like
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was, I don't know. It was kind of a weak. I think this was probably one of my least favorite Super Bowls, like of all time. Even when my Falcons lost 28-3, at least that was exciting
that
to
was
watch,
very exciting. Everyone
Yeah,
was like,
because
"Oh,
you're like,
this."
wait, is he really doing it?
Yeah, everyone was like, "This is the worst Super Bowl. This is the worst Super Bowl." And it's like, I get it. It's not an exciting Super Bowl, but it's a good game. Like, if you appreciate football for what it truly is, like to watch these defenses perform, it was a good defensive performance on both ends of the ball. Dude, the fact that
Right.
if you watched some of the replays, Sam Darnold was getting the ball off milliseconds before he was getting smacked. It wasn't that
Yeah.
Sam Darnold wasn't in danger. It's just his expertise and his experience while playing for 7 different teams, 5, whatever it is at this point, and being in the league for 8 years now, whatever it is. Like, that's what got him to be able to make those completions. He was able to get the ball
Right.
off just that split second earlier than Drake May was, simply because of experience. The Patriots defense, though, was on his ass all night. They just
That
couldn't
was
get
true.
him.
I will say, yeah, they just couldn't get to him quick enough, I think, or they just couldn't like reach that millisecond, like you said, because
Yeah.
they did play good defense. I mean, they held them. When you really think about it, it wasn't until the very end, which by then you're probably tired and they probably have
Oh, they're
developed a plan and
exhausted.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but before that, dude, they were running them. They were running a fade on them. Both teams were. And I mean, and I think your uncle said it best, which is that like you kind of think about the schedule the Patriots had. They didn't really play
They
anyone
did not.
tough. And I didn't think about that till he said that. I was like, oh wow, yeah, like I don't think they played anyone like super tough. And even when they did, that's when they lost.
Yep. Yeah.
So now they played up against team number 1 and they lost.
Yep.
So yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, just good defense, but still least favorite Super Bowl. So all right, Marcus, you ready? You want to do this? I want to see what you. Why you look so pitiful, bro?
I don't know, dude. I feel like this is gonna be. I tried to make this as funny as I possibly could, and so it's not
You
going
want me to
to.
go first?
It's not going
I
to.
tried my
You,
best to make
you
it
are
funny.
for sure going to go first, and I already know.
Okay.
Here's how this is going to go. In my mind, you're going to have 4 like actual true like the 2 characters from The Notebook and the 2 Jack and whatever her name is from Titanic. Like you're gonna go straight
Sure.
I was like, you know what? I got to bring some lightheartedness into this because if not, it's gonna be too lovey-dovey. So I got some oddball ones.
So here's the thing. When I had texted you
Yep.
everything, I meant anything.
Okay.
Right. So I'll go ahead because I literally have no character.
You go with your number 5.
All right, my number 5. You ready?
Yep.
All right, best couple. Number 5. Chris Collinsworth and Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
There is nothing more iconic than watching Christian McCaffrey sit over here, run for 89 yards and a touchdown, or watching Drake May throw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns. And the whole time, Chris Collinsworth is saying, look at Patrick Mahomes. Or that's just what we would expect from Pat. Okay. There's nothing more iconic than that. And you know what?
Yeah.
This is for all the guys out here. Find you a girl that's going to talk about you the way Chris Collinsworth talks about Patrick Mahomes.
You know what?
I promise you it will last forever.
That is a great one. I did not think you were going to go that route, and I'm glad you did.
Yeah. Oh, I literally have no characters. That's why I was like, you know what? I want to make this funny too. Let's do.
That's a good one. You know what? Yes. That he does have every time he's on the air, it is a 100% guaranteed he's going to bring up Patrick Mahomes. 100%. That dude, he is in the booth 100%. Right now. And the second that the from Patrick Mahomes comes out, he gets hard instantly.
Instantly, yeah. You hear a ting in the desk audio. Well, it's probably more like a old man Chris. Yeah, dude. That dude is like yeah, that dude, you can guarantee at least once he'll find some way to compare this person to Patrick Mahomes. We even said that during the Super Bowl. We're like, when's he going to do it?
He's going to bring it up. Here it comes.
Yeah. See how long he'll go before he mentions Patrick Mahomes. So, yeah, if you can find someone that loves you like Chris Collinsworth loves him some Patrick Mahomes, you got a good one. Remember that. That's David.
I like it.
Wisdom, right?
I like it. That's a good one.
So number 5, Chris Collinsworth and Patrick Mahomes. See, I cooked up.
You did.
I switched it up real quick.
All right. So, I'm going to go with something that's near and dear to both of our hearts. And so,
tell me about it.
For my number 5, there's not a stronger love than the boys and a couple of cold ones.
Hey.
There's nothing more.
I've been most different.
Listen,
Nah.
and I'll put it out there. Like when we were done with the podcast and everything, when you were over here, what'd we do? We sat in the garage. We turned on 90s country. We smoked a cigar in the driveway, and we had a couple cold ones.
We did. We absolutely
And it was fantastic.
We just chit chat, talk
The
smack.
best.
Yep. Yeah. I will say there's nothing more exhilarating than like, you just chill in. We had a cigar and it was a good time. Yeah, I admit. That's an iconic duo right there. The boys and some drinks.
Mm-hmm. And it not necessarily just
you just
us.
said beer in a garage.
You know what? I that was one of them. But I feel like you have to have the boys there to be drinking the beers. Like
that's true. That's fair.
And it can the boys and the beers can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be in the garage. It can be in the forest.
True. Yeah. Yeah, as we know.
It can be at the casino.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Of course your ass would say the casino.
Listen, dude, I haven't been to the casino in a little bit. I've been itching about it, you know?
I see the rash developing on your neck, my guy. You're like, I need to hit a slot.
The pepper mill is calling me.
You're just like, hey, babe, I'm gonna go hit up Las Vegas real quick. I'll see you in a little bit.
Hey, you okay if I listen? I'm gonna take off this morning. I'll be back tonight, like 9 o'clock tonight. Okay, you good? You good around here?
You good? You got the kid? I bet.
You got it? You good? Okay, I'll see you.
You pick her up a little keychain. Hey, baby girl, I picked you up a keychain.
I'd get some personalized M&Ms from the freaking New York.
Bro, we drove past that tonight, and I was like, bruh, I low-key want to go in there. I have yet to go in there.
It's okay.
I think it's okay.
I mean, the last time I went, though, was 2020, so...
They have COVID-free versions.
Bro, they literally... It was the weekend that they opened after COVID. And so it was kind of crazy walking around, and it was like a fucking zombie land, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Vegas during COVID is something scary to watch, bro. It literally looks like 28 Days Later.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, it is terrifying. Or I Am Legend. That's what it really looks like.
I agree.
You better say if you're real. That's what it looked like. All right. So for my number 4, I'm going to make this one a little personal. I got 2 that are personal.
Personal. Okay.
This one's a little personal. She's never been mentioned on the channel. Except for very briefly.
Okay.
Probably in passing. And when I came to town, she sat right next to me and said, I need to listen to your guys' channel, and proceeded to still not listen to our channel.
Okay.
So for this one, number 4, I call her Mama C.
Mm-hmm.
You call her Mom.
Yep.
I'm going to say Mama C and the coupon.
Oh, brother. That could be a number 1 right there. That could be a number 1.
So I got to explain to the people. So Marcus's mom is an avid, and I mean religiously avid, coupon phenom. This woman, I've seen her walk into the store, leave with a cart full of stuff, and be like, they paid me $5. And I'm like, what do you mean they paid you $5?
So I don't know. I was living at home when she started getting into this, and I don't know where it started from. I think it was...
I was going to ask you, was there ever like an origin story for this? Like, did one coupon just expire and it hit her bad?
I think what happened is she was sitting on YouTube, and something like... Not Reels, right? Reels weren't around yet, but there was a video of someone that popped up on her feed of like, hey, I live in California. I went to CVS. I was able to get 3 tubes of toothpaste for 50 cents. And my mom's like, huh, I could use 3 tubes of toothpaste right now. And so she followed exactly what this lady did. And then all of a sudden, it went into her following that person. And then she went into their people that they follow and started watching their videos. And they're like, oh, hey, I'm at Dollar General right now. And I can get 19 pairs of yellow gloves. And they're going to give me $3 to take it off their hands. And so she starts doing that. And then it just, all of a sudden, you blink and you miss it. And you walk into her spare room and you're like, Mom, why do you have 19 rolls of toilet paper and also 32 tubes of toothpaste and 72 deodorants that no one uses those deodorants? Like, I don't know why you buy, but you have 192 razors?
Dude, she has such a variety too.
I went in one time and my mother's, I went to CVS. That's the big one. I'll put you folks on it. I don't know anything other than
a Walgreens and a CVS.
Walgreens and CVS are like the safe havens for the couponers. Don't know what it is about it. I go into CVS and she's like, hey, make sure when you go in there, put in my phone number. I get the points. I said, no problem, Mom. I'll put in your points. I go in. I'm not feeling well. I get medicine. They're like, put in her number. They're like, okay, great. And I just see something on the screen that says yes or no. And so I always click no because I don't want to use her points. I don't want to do nothing. All of a sudden,
right, you don't want to get that lashing.
A receipt starts printing. And everyone's like, oh, CVS receipts, it's 14 miles long. I kid you not. The cashier was doing this.
Oh my God.
I could not, I had to put it in my sweatshirt pocket because I couldn't fit it into any of my pants pockets.
You had to use it as an anchor to firmly plant yourself.
Let me tell you, I could have used that as a tow rope. I could have just folded it over like 15 times and it would have been strong enough to tow my car out of wherever I needed to get away from. It was unreal.
I don't got the power.
Dude,
I got this.
that is a great pick. That is a great pick. And here's what I'm gonna tell you. So she's not gonna listen to this. She'll never listen to our podcast, and I don't blame her for it.
Yeah.
This is not her cup of tea. But if she would have heard us say this, she would be like, so you don't need that toothpaste then. Oh, you don't want that body wash then. No, Mom, I'm not saying I don't want the body wash. I'm just saying the other 32 you have right there on the shelf that nobody uses. Nobody. Ain't nobody using off the wall brand. It's not like Dove. It's Dove. It's like Dove deodorant. And you're like, Mom, what the fuck is Dove deodorant?
It's not Old Spice. It's new
like,
seasoning.
what the fuck is going on? Yeah, no, that's not necessary. But they paid me to take it. Well, yeah, because it's not selling. So they want to get the fuck out of there. So now it's sitting in your shelves rather than theirs.
And now you can't get rid of it. Yeah, dude. CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, Target, they hate to see your mom coming, bro. They're like, oh my God.
She here again. Fuck.
Guard the doors. Yeah. At first I was going to do clearance because I didn't know of clearance until your mom taught me it. Because and how that happened was we went to Kohl's and I was like, oh yeah. She's like, did you check out clearance? And I was like, no. And she's like, she was disappointed and led me over there. Boy, I left with like 6 shirts.
And how much you pay?
6 shirts. I
$2.
paid like $10. Yeah. That was easy breezy, beautiful cover, girl. I was like, bro. So I almost put your mom in and clearance, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pay her homage where it's due. She deserves the homage. She be killing it. So I'm gonna say Mama C and coupons.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Marcus's mom and coupons.
That's
baby.
a good one.
By the way, if y'all need anything, hit her up.
I'll hook you up. Just hit us up on social media. I'll hook you up.
We'll charge you half the price as the real. Hey, tariff free, baby, tariff free.
Yeah.
All right, what you got for number 4?
You know what? For number 4, I thought long and hard. And I was like, okay, let's go through some movies. And there were two movies that are probably going to be my 4 and 3. So for my number 4, the first one that came up, there is no stronger bond than Don Toretto and his family.
Bro, family.
Bro, I saw one the other day where someone put it on TikTok where it's like, if Don Toretto was in Titanic. Have you seen that one? Bro, he's on his car.
No.
Jack is like, they're doing the whole like, oh, you know, I'm a king of the world, whatever. They're on the front of the boat and the iceberg's in front. And he's like, no one's going to disrespect my family. And he fucking takes the car off and just crashes into the iceberg, destroys it. The boat goes on.
Oh my God. Is it a Dodge Challenger? He drives it off the
Oh
boat,
yeah.
rams
Oh
into
yeah.
it?
No, it's his freaking
I need to see
his
that,
freaking
bro.
car. Oh, dude, it's good. I'll try to find it again. But yeah, no, listen, every single movie, family.
Yeah. Dude is like interstellar powerful when it comes to him and family.
He can go to,
man will
as we've seen, he can go to outer space.
He literally went to outer
literally
space.
goes to outer space.
Galactus would be coming upon Earth to eat it, and then Vin Diesel in Miami holding a Corona with a wife beater and a cross necklace.
No one
It's just
disrespects
like,
my family.
not my family, and runs his Dodge Challenger into Galactus while holding the Infinity Gauntlet.
Jesus.
Bro, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. Vin Diesel with family, that's lethal, bro. Don Toretto with family is lethal. Which, by the way, I'm glad they're going to be ending that franchise, allegedly.
Listen, dude, they should have ended it after Brazil.
I'm trying to remember which one even was Brazil. Was that
5?
number 5?
I think so.
Yeah, 5 was the last good one. Yeah,
they got the safe. I would do, bro. When they were 2 Chargers pulling a safe down the highway, like I was like okay,
I knew that's when they were going down.
I get it, like cinematic magic, but that's a heavy fucking safe,
right?
I don't know how many handies you got under the engine. It's not pulling that safe.
And it was stick shift too.
Yeah.
Like, they don't make it like that. Cut that out.
Yeah.
Well, and then like I knew it was over at 1 with that, but I think it was like number 6 or 7. He like punches the ground and causes an earthquake.
Bro.
I was like, I'm done. I'm done. And he was fighting Jason Statham. So you're telling me 50-year-old Vin Diesel's out here beating prime Jason Statham, and he's just gonna punch the earth and cause an earthquake?
Crazy.
Like, what is that? Meanwhile, his Dodge Challenger is still sitting there and looking all pristine. I'm like, get out of here. Get out of my face. That's a good one. I like that one. That was a good pick. All right. Number 3. Number 3 has been discussed before. It's been a topic that I think we still need to continue to remind people of. For number 3, I put the federal government and my tax in my money.
Yep. Yeah.
For some reason, the federal government love to see my money come in. And they see more of it than I do.
Yes.
There is absolutely... What?
Go. I had it on the list.
Oh, did you really?
It was an honorable mention, but it's on the list.
Bruh, I just did tax returns and I'm like, okay, at least I'm getting $200 back. I was like, cool, I'll take that. It's better than owing, all that. But I'm like, bruh, where my money at?
Where that?
Why am I struggling? Give me that back. Give me that back. I just love that the government's like, anything they can tax on, they like, we're gonna tax that.
And they'll double tax.
It don't matter. Yeah, if they're blue, they'll double tax. If they're red, they'll tax it once.
Yeah, true.
And it's just like, bruh. And it's both sides. I don't care which side the government loves to see my paycheck hit. They're like, ooh, we just got paid? I'm like, we? What do you mean, we?
Mm-hmm. Here's yours and here's mine.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. It's already over here. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that. Bruh, the government just loves to see my paycheck. So yeah, so for me, they have to. I don't know if my money loves the government as much as it loves my money, but at least hey, at least the government's happy because I sure as heck ain't.
Yep.
Yeah. So for number 3, I put the government and taxes.
That's a good one. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to. I was trying to think of something government related because I was like, what does the government rob me of? I was like, they give me a little freedom, but they take my money. I was like, you know what? And they just love to take it. They have no problem. They don't care how much they cut it. They just take it. What you got for number 3?
Okay, let's see. My number 3. And this is where it's going to be a tie, but I'll wait to mention the second one till the honorable mentions. So it'll be a tie, a little asterisk, but I'll mention the other one at the honorable mentions. This is a actual character in a film. I'm going to go Chuck Nolan, which if you don't know, because I didn't realize his name was this, we're going the main character of Castaway and his volleyball Wilson.
That was his name in the movie, was Chuck
Nolan. Chuck Nolan and Wilson. Listen, if you have never seen Castaway, great movie. Great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Deserted island. He works for FedEx. Plane goes down. He's the only survivor on a beach. And packages start to wash up. Well, he finally gets a volleyball. And then he puts his handprint on the volleyball. It becomes a person. And the scene, the heart-wrenching scene, when Wilson gets taken away by the waves, and you just see the life inside of him disappear. Wilson, no, I'm sorry, Wilson! Oh, bro, my God, yes. Dude. As a kid, I'm like, what's going on? Wilson? Wilson, no!
Why do they always leave?
Why must the good die young?
I said, Dad? I said, listen, Tom, it ain't my first and it ain't my last. That ain't the first dad that walked out. That ain't my last uncle. So, yeah, dude, that was so heartbreaking. And it's funny because like it's heartbreaking, but when you think about it, it was a volleyball. Like it was just a volleyball,
but it wasn't.
But it was all he had.
It was not.
It was his best friend. That was the great. It was more than that. It was all he had. It was his best friend. He created that. It was all he had. And so like, yeah, the Wilson, I'm sorry. It's just like
gut-wrenching.
Dude, Oscar performance, 100%. As we've said before with Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Dang, yeah, that's a good one. I thought about doing a real movie one, and I was like, what's a little? Because at first I had all these funny ones written.
Yep.
And I was like, I'm gonna do all these. And I was like, maybe I'll do one movie one. And I was like, nah. I got too much stuff I gotta talk about. I got too many grievances to let out. That's a good one though. I do like that. All right. Number 2. Number 2 has also been discussed before. One of them has been discussed before. The other one we've kind of mentioned, we've probably made fun of, which, it's going to get hot real quick. But number 2, I'm going your boy, Gavin Newsom, and the homeless population.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I ain't never seen nothing like it. This man done promised billions of dollars, and yet you drive down San Francisco, everywhere. Listen, just homeless people everywhere.
The only thing that would have been better than the homeless population would have been the bullet train. A little bit of a deep cut. You'd have to know. A little bit about California policy. but the
Right?
bullet train. We've been paying for that for like
Bro.
25 years, and they
Did they
just
lay
laid
the
down
first track?
one track. This past year, 2025, one track.
After 16 years of paying for it.
Fucking unreal.
Unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, and it's the same thing with even this. Like, he promised, oh, we're gonna end homelessness, we're gonna fight this with billions of dollars, and yet all I see are homelessness everywhere. And I'm like, dude, don't lie to me, Gavin. They're your best friend. You love them. You love to see them. You're like, here's my local homeless crackhead. I love this.
That's Ron. I love Ron.
Here's the thing. You know that it's a love-hate relationship because he's trying to end it, but he can't keep him away. He can't walk away.
It's that toxic relationship.
Yeah, it's a toxic relationship. Absolutely. So that's why for number 2, I'm going to go with greasy, slick hair McGee, Gavin Newsom. At first, I almost put that. I almost put Gavin Newsom in some hair gel.
You know what?
Because that thing be slick.
That would have been a good one. That always slick.
You just take whatever he's got in his hair, put it in the motor oil, and your boy will be running for years. Your engine will be cleaned. But yeah, I'm going Gavin Newsom and the homeless population.
Great.
The homeless or any homeless thing, basically.
Great. Yes. 100%.
Yeah. Had to get a little too political with those two.
That's fine.
Yeah. Had to let people know, hey, California is a prison. Don't come here. I'm trying to move to Tennessee now.
All right. What am I on? Number 2?
Yeah, number 2.
Number 2 is also a character. I actually went with
okay.
A couple. Kind of. Listen. I think it says something when you have a couple.
When you say listen, you know it's about to be good.
I gotta be careful on how I word this. When you have a couple where one person may not be the smartest, but one person's got something that you don't want, and yet you still want to love each other. So I'm going to go Forrest Gump and Jenny.
When you said not smart. You said not smart, I was all like, is he talking about Forrest Gump?
Can you imagine
no way, right?
Jenny out here fall in love with a not so intelligent individual, and that not so intelligent individual be like, hey, Jenny, I know you got the HIV. I still love you.
I know you got that Riz, but I love you.
That HIV love is a different kind of love.
Bro, yeah, you love somebody with the HIV. You want something.
This boy be assaulting people for the HIV love. He be beating people.
The man will run for days and miles.
That boy will take a bullet up the ass for some HIV love.
And do it twice over. Bro, yeah, at first I was thinking, there's no way he's gonna say Forrest Gump, right? I was like, maybe he is. And then when he said something else, I was like, where's this go? Bro, that ain't no real love. That's love on his part. It ain't love on her part.
They had a kid and they ended up together at the end. So
yeah,
before Jenny died.
Too. Yeah, whatever. My boy Forrest deserved better than that.
For sure he did. But he still stuck around. That's some special kind of love right there.
Literally.
From a special kind of man.
A special man with special love. A little AUtism. Okay. I can respect that one. I can respect it a little bit. Yeah, no. I just can't stand Jenny. I'm sorry. I just can't get over her. I hate her so much.
Obviously from the HIV, but whore.
Settle down. Yo, is that the Chinese beer hitting you? He goes start speaking Mandarin next. Okay. So let me do a run through of my picks again.
Do it.
So for number 5, I had Chris Collinsworth and Patrick Mahomes. Number 4, I had Mama C and a coupon or any coupons.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, I had our lovely federal government and my money because for some reason they love each other. Number 2, I had Slick Rick, Gavin Newsom, and the homeless population. Now, there's an honorable mention that I want to give a credit. There's a couple honorable mentions I have. The first is I'm gonna get in so much trouble for saying this. The first one is my wife Alexa and potatoes. That girl loves her some potatoes. Even tonight, right? She had like a little salmon thing or whatever. I had a little bunch of potatoes. She was like, "Oh," and then kind of was just like reaching over it.
Some of those potatoes.
Let me try. At one point, I just put up a little pile and I put it on her plate. And I was like, "Here, that's yours.
Just have it, please."
Just have it." There was one time she was sitting over there. We were making some cheesy potatoes, right? We were cooking for a dinner, and I thought we were done. So I look over. She stopped, and I saw this face on her, and I thought, "Oh, it's about to be on."
Hey.
I said, "Hey, hold on now. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm a little nervous, but you know." Then I looked down, and I realized she was making that face to a handful of potatoes.
Here she's there. Potatoes.
Whipped cream.
Is that a rustic? Tell me you're from Idaho.
Not the red. Not the fried.
Is that a purple potato?
So, and that's why I got divorced. Nah, my wife, and it's adorable to watch, but my wife loves her some potatoes, and so whenever I see it, I'm like, "Hey, you already know you want some. Go ahead, have some." Guard my little potato. There you go. So I put that as an honorable mention. Now this one, I wanted to make it a little personal. Okay, and I really wanted to talk highly about. I was gonna put you and your wife.
Okay.
I almost put you guys at number 1.
Okay.
The reason why is because even though we rag on her, your wife is supportive. And I do got to say that. I do got to give her credit for that. She's supportive. You guys have a beautiful family. You guys will continue to have a beautiful family. Hopefully expands. And yeah, I mean, you guys are just, and your guys' story is very interesting. It's funny. And I know me and Daniel ragged on you for a long time about the...
Oh yeah, brother.
If you know, you know. But you guys have a beautiful story. I've seen you guys go through a lot of things, a lot of ups and a lot of downs as far as like, different things in each of your lives. And so it's beautiful to see it. And I just want you guys to know I love you guys. You guys are a beautiful couple. You guys are number ones. But it's not number 1. So
but fuck you. Okay, go.
But there's something else I found.
Mm-hmm.
Something else that I think hits a little differently.
Okay.
In a different way.
Okay.
But somehow, one of y'all made that number 1 list.
Interesting. Okay.
So for my number 1, the number 1 couple, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going with Marcus and an IPA.
Oh, brother. I'll tell you one right now.
Look at him reaching over. Look at him reaching over.
I got one in arm's reach right now.
He always got... Listen, y'all don't know. If y'all ever see the videos, the TikTok videos of the guy that's like, "Oh, this IPA with how many hops it is and is brewed in it," that's Marcus. That's 100% Marcus. I love it. It's hilarious to watch, but that's 100% Marcus. I'm just drinking it like, it's strong. And Marcus is like, You get the you get the cast barrel that was made. You taste the hops in which it was made.
Yeah.
So when it comes to an IPA and Marcus, you can't come between them. I'm sorry, I love your wife, but she ain't stopping you from an IPA, bro.
Listen, dude. I feel like in another life, I was a bartender.
I think so too.
I was probably like a Western bartender, although they wouldn't have had IPAs, but
that would have just been straight moonshine.
that would have been moonshine.
That would have been just straight rubbing alcohol. We call that rubbing alcohol now.
But yeah, I can't. I love IPAs. I've said it on here multiple times.
Yeah.
This Chinese beer is about the only light beer that I found that I'm like kind of good. Like I can have a couple of these.
Yeah, you did.
I've had two. So I've had two on podcast and I've had two off. So
waiting for the podcast. Yeah, and like there was a time and point where every time I came over to your house, you're like, "Oh yeah, I found this new IPA from this brewing company," and I'm like, "Bro, what? Where did this come from?"
Dude, I love going to breweries and there's a couple around here, and I'll go try their IPAs from the 100%. I nerd out on it. I love it.
Yeah, look at him, y'all. Look at him. He got a little twinkle in his eye.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, number one, I got Marcus and an IPA, baby.
That is a great one.
You love your wife, but you love an IPA more. I didn't say that. I said that, not you. You didn't say that. Don't plead the fifth.
I do not condone the messages that have been.
If you're watching video, he's shaking his head.
No, babe, no, please.
It's okay. She's not gonna watch.
You know what? That's true. She won't watch. She'll just listen. Maybe in 2 months.
Right. 3 years from now. She'll be like, what? So, what's your number one, my boy? Or give me your honorable mentions and run your list over.
So, we'll start with my list. So, number 5, The Boys and a Couple of Cold Ones.
Absolutely.
Number 4, Don Toretto and his family. You can't stop him. Number 3,
can't stop him.
Chuck Nolan and Wilson, aka from Castaway.
I'm still surprised I did not know that was his name this whole time.
Me either.
I think the whole time I just called him Tom Hanks. Like I don't think I even knew his character.
But it makes sense, right? Because there's no one there to like call them that. So you'd have to get his name in the first 10 minutes of the movie. Or the last 10 minutes.
Getting on the FedEx plane, yeah, or something like that, yeah.
Number 4, HIV-ridden Jenny and Forrest Gump.
The HIV.
And for a couple honorable mentions.
Go
ahead. For my number 3 tie, right? So with Chuck Nolan and Wilson, my tie is going to be Batman and Justice. There's nothing more that Batman loves than dishing out or getting justice.
Yeah, there's nothing like beating on some mentally ill patients.
Nothing like beating on mentally ill people or homeless people.
In a Kmart.
They were just out here riding the subway, asking for some change.
Yeah, a man is just creating a riddle for you, just trying to play a game with you, and you just punching him. Just punching him. A street performer dressed as a clown is just out here just being a clown.
A street performer. That one's a little looser. Like,
yeah, that one was a reach.
The Riddler I can get behind a little bit. It's just it's a game, but the Joker. Another one, and this was when I was starting to come about. Like maybe I'll do this a little bit serious. Andy and April from Parks and Rec. I thought they had a really cool relationship where it's like,
oh yeah.
Super creepy, super stupid. Like they complimented each other. Like if I was going to go more serious, I thought they had a really like realistic relationship. And for my last like funny one, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now.
Go ahead.
there ain't nothing gay about liking Katy Perry and margaritas.
Oh, Dave.
And the relationship between Kim Jong-un in the interview and Katy Perry in the margarita. Kim Jong-un loves him some Katy Perry and margaritas in that movie.
Oh, Dave.
Is it gay to like Katy Perry and margaritas?
Who told you that, Kim? If liking Katy Perry and margaritas makes you gay, who wants to be straight?
Listen, brother.
When he said that off the cuff,
Oh,
I was
dude.
rolling, bro.
Rolling.
Like, who says this? That's a good one. I would have liked that one. That would have been a really good one.
The last honorable mention that I'll put out there, and it's not an honorable mention of the list, okay? I'm going to put the love of my wife for content of the show, because I was sitting there asking her, like, hey, this is the topic. I'm trying to figure out something funny, something to do this, something to do that. She's like, no, make sure to do something Valentine's Day. Like, why don't you like do your top 5 favorite sex positions? And I said,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
How? So what? You want
what
me to do what?
What did she say?
What? I mean, listen, I'll do it, but
we can have that conversation offline.
We can have that conversation offline. I don't need nobody knowing what go down in my household. What if I put out some freaky ass shit? Like, I love it when I attach your 2 ankles to the fan and turn it on high.
Like, got you over the mixer while it's turning.
Yeah.
Like, got the biscuit dough in the...
I like when I turn my motorcycle and I rev it a little bit. And then, like, what if I put out some wild, crazy shit? Like
that Kanye music video.
Oh, bro. And so the fact that you brought it up to that she supports us, like, another honorable mention is my wife and the love for the content she provides to this show.
Bro, she be cooking up some funny
stuff. Dude, some stuff she says, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I married them.
You want me to say what in front of people? Listen, I know.
Not discover this
I know it's only 7 people, but at some point, like, we could, like, there is a very far chance that at some point this could be a little bit bigger, and people could go all the way back to this and watch it.
People that hate us are gonna want that,
dude.
You know what's funny is that when you bring that up, when you say that, part of the message of your wife berating me was that she mentioned that my wife, Alexa, would know more. She's like, oh, she probably thinks so bad of me. I'm like, no, she does. Now? Wait a minute.
Listen.
And
she's a harlot.
I don't want you.
You're never going back to California.
You cannot trust her. Oh, that's funny, dude. That's hilarious.
All right. So, getting back on topic.
That would have been funny if you. What if you had said yeah? Like, how would she have responded?
I honestly think she would have been like, "Okay, cool."
That's crazy.
But just got about her day. Like, just not. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So, do you want to go to Costco?
Yeah. Hey, I think we need a rotisserie chicken, don't we?
You can't just say, wait a minute.
Wait, we can't go from hanging from ceilings and fans to rotisserie chickens.
Where was this transition? I respect that. That's funny.
Okay. For my number 1 pick, I'm going to go, and this is throwing it back to one of my favorite people, and I will continue to bring him up every time I can. The love that Judas has for a couple gold coins. There ain't no love stronger.
There's the blasphemy.
Than my boy Judas. And not my boy, but the boy Judas.
Like, your boy.
And a couple gold coins.
That man was willing to die for it. He was willing to sacrifice his own kid for it.
He sacrificed everything, his salvation for a couple gold coins.
And then gave it back to
And
him.
then gave it
He
back.
did it for the love of the sport. He did it because he knew he could. He didn't want it. He said, "Take him back.
I don't want him no more. I do this shit for free.
Did it for the game." You know what? I don't know why I did not expect that. I don't know why. I never do. I never expect the correlations of bringing up Jesus
Listen,
himself.
Jesus didn't expect it, so I don't expect you to.
Oh my god. Oh, Judas.
Judas. No.
My guy. Oh, and just like that, it got hotter. Real quick. Okay, that was a good one. I don't know why I never expect that. I never do.
I have, and I mean, if you watched the last episode, like, I bought a Batman mask, and I thought about bringing that out and making Batman Injustice #1, but I was like, that's forcing it just a little bit. I was like, what's not forcing it? Judas. We're not forcing Judas onto this, but
he done did this to himself.
He did it to himself.
I respect that. All right. You got a hot fire question?
I feel like I did at the start of this, and I have since forgotten it because I didn't write it down. Do you have one?
No, I don't think I do. I can ask you a random question if you'd like.
Do it. If you got one prepped and ready, do it.
What's your favorite form of bread?
Ooh. Now,
I was thinking about this
are we talking about like shapes, or are we talking about like
do you like sourdough bread? Do you like and not just like type, but also like, do you like croutons? I was like, what that little bread shit in salad? I don't eat that.
I don't eat salad, so the only thing that I eat of the salad is the crouton. So
can I get a Cobb salad without the lettuce?
Let me get the Cobb salad with just the bread part. So you just want croutons? Yeah, give me a bowl full of those.
Give me the crouton. Do you like a bowl? Like, you have the soup bread bowls. Do you like biscuit? Like, what's your favorite form of bread?
If I had to go with 100% favorite, like, type of bread, that's like, it's gotta be some version of like a roll, because I love sandwiches. So I would say maybe like a Dutch crunch. Like I love me some Dutch crunch. But dude, you get me a good focaccia bread.
Bro, focaccia would be good.
You give me a good focaccia bread.
That thing?
But also like my sister actually makes a really, really good sourdough roll. Those are super good up there. But yeah, I think it just have to be like a Dutch crunch or some version of like a Parmesan roll. Because I use them more for sandwiches than anything else. Like biscuits are great. Focaccia bread's great. Ciabatta bread's great. But majority of the bread that I eat is for some form of a sandwich. So I'm going to go with like a Dutch crunch.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say mine is probably I when I was thinking about this, I was like, it probably is a biscuit. Like, I like a good biscuit. You can use it for sandwiches. You can use it for. I was like, what's that face?
Surprise, surprise.
Oh, here comes a blank. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, like, you can do biscuits and gravy with it. You can make sandwiches with it. It's even good with just like jelly or something. Like, I think I just like a good biscuit. Now, don't get me wrong. If you can make it garlic, sign me up, baby. But yeah, I think I just like a good biscuit. And it's hard to make like homemade. So like when you see a homemade one, you kind of have like a profound respect for like, okay, like I would have done Pillsbury, but I respect this. Like
Yeah.
you put in that amount of effort, you love it that much, you love it for the game. And don't get me started on some Red Lobster cheesy biscuits.
Good.
Although they have gone down.
Very good, but yeah, like
Yeah,
lately,
they haven't gone. Then again, I also thought Red Lobster was going bankrupt, so I don't know where. I don't know why
Yeah,
how they're still open.
It's a laundry, like it's money laundering business.
It's a mattress firm all over.
Yeah, it's a mattress firm all over. That's we have to go.
Mattress
We have to go through like the top conspiracy theories, and those are 2 of my 5. Like,
I get that. Yeah, because I ever since someone brought it up, every time I drive, I'm like, dude, why is there another mattress firm? How many mattresses are we selling this year?
2 blocks away from each other.
Yeah,
Every
and they're
time.
right next to each other, and there's like a dozen in each city. And
Mhm.
you're like, how many mattresses do you need?
Yep.
Like, how many mattresses are you selling? And how is it always on clearance and yet y'all never close? Like,
Yep.
it's a blackout sale, and then see no black people come out. Like,
God damn.
well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for us here on Pour Judgment. As always, we thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe, follow the channel. Tell your peeps. We got all the socials. We're officially on Rumble now. We got TikTok. We got Instagram, Facebook, X. We gotta start hiring somebody to do that, even though we ain't got no money.
I was gonna say we gotta get money first.
We gotta get a volunteer. But as always, like, subscribe, and join us next time. Pull up a seat, pour up a drink, and we will see you next time. And we got some good stuff cooking up. I'm working on something. I don't know if your wife told you, but I'm cooking up something. We're gonna get it going. But you got an outro for us?
Oh, always.
My man. Take it away.
Shrek is love, I say. Shrek is life.